Hello everybody, SlimKirby here. Welcome back to more of the Simpsons hit and run playthrough. We finished up level 3 last time, and now we're gonna go back through this again. Just pick up a few extras here and there, because honestly we don't have much left. Quite literally, we just have the bonus mission and the street races, and the vehicles of course, but we'll get those in passing. And as you can see, I went ahead and already got Lisa's final costume, as this car just ran into me. But yeah, we have the hockey outfit, which Lisa actually wore in Lisa on Ice, the episode where both Bart and Lisa compete to be the better hockey player, I guess, in the Junior Hockey League. But yeah, first up we're going to take care of the bonus mission here. Looks like Principal Skinner is going to be our host for this mission this time.
Principal Skinner! Bart's missing!
Bart's gone? What a tragedy. To get your mind off this terrible loss, which we all feel, why don't you run a few errands, or as I call them, grief helpers for me?
But Bart's only missing!
Well, looking for that little monster, treasure, can't help anything. You might as well pick up Mother's dry cleaning for me.
Okay, so here we go. We have Principal. Help Principal Skinner complete his errands before time runs out.
Springfield?
And as these missions normally are, these are bonus missions after all. The missions themselves are not very long, but their main challenge comes from the fact that you don't really get a lot of time for these missions. As you can see, the timer's like, it started with like only 40 seconds, and we'll be running pretty close to getting rid of that time, so... Also, the traffic is being relentless right now, my god.
Yes, Mother.
Okay, so there's the first thing we got.
Mother loves clean house dresses and old lady underwear.
Principal Skinner, I really should get back to my search.
Maybe these gold stars will change your mind?
All right.
Lisa, you really shouldn't be so gullible. You really shouldn't. But yeah, I really hate this car. This is like one of the worst cars, I think. It just doesn't really control that well. As you can see, I'm having a lot of struggles with it on my own. Yeah, let's go ahead and pick up Mrs. Skinner's lunch after we kick open the vending machine for some coins.
I need Principal Skinner's dinner.
Here, do you want to try a new crusty ribwich?
I'm a vegetarian.
Oh, there's no meat in it. Just paste and MSG.
Of course.
Principal Skinner, I can't help you anymore. I need to search for Bart.
Lisa, I apologize from the bottom of my Vietnam veteran's heart. I promise this next stop will be the last.
Yeah, I don't know what it is. I just feel like this doesn't turn, like, very easily.
Never learn, do you?
And oops, I did not mean to destroy that.
You even crash your car.
Oh, well.
Like a wuss.
Yes,
It
Mother.
is what it is. Also, that was really good timing right there.
I seem to have soiled myself.
Dr. Nick, I'm here to pick up Principal Skinner's personal items.
Hi, little girl. Ah, you're so cute. Here's the principal's antifungal cream.
Ew.
Yeah, ew is right. I agree with Lisa on that one.
Keep an eye out for Smokey. I need speed. More speed.
Okay, so now we just need to drive back up to the top.
You do know how to
I was
drive,
afraid of that.
right?
I think I should still be okay as long as I take the shortcut up here.
This guy's driving
I don't hit any
slower than my
traffic.
faster when
Like,
touched.
see, like right there, I was trying to turn out of the way, but I just wasn't turning in time, so... This car is just not very good when it comes to the turning department.
Oh.
Really? Come on! Why? Ugh. Okay, hold on. Okay, let's try this again. Seriously, I don't know how I got, like, behind so much. I think it was just maybe hitting all the cars that I did. Just kind of really slowed me down. But I swear, the cars have been just, like... Yeah, like right there. That guy just turned into me. There was not a whole lot I could have done about that.
Oh, no. I swallowed my
I think
gum.
I'll get it
To the
this time,
emergency
though.
room. mother's laundry, dinner for Edna and me, and personal items. Now, if you could just help me find a place that carries Mother's favorite canned aspic.
This is ridiculous. I can't keep doing errands for you. I've got to find Bart.
For helping me with my ridiculous errands, I suppose I owe you something. If you need help recovering your brother's body, living body, give me a call.
I love how he even admits that they were ridiculous errands. So yeah, we have Principal Skinner's sedan now. If you want to use it, you could, but like, why would you? And as you can see, the handling is definitely like not the strongest. It has pretty decent acceleration though, but nah. I'll go ahead and stick with the Malibu Stacy car. And with that, we are going to start working on these street races now. So first up, I believe Nelson is right here, so let's go ahead and take care of this one while we're in the area.
Hi, Nelson. This is a surprise.
Oh, the pleasure is all mine. I'll be your starting man for this mission.
Okay, so here we have circuit race.
3, 2, loser says what?
What?
Ha ha! 1, go!
Lisa, seriously, gullible. Stop being it. Okay, I wonder if it's my controller right now, because I just don't feel like I'm turning when I am trying to. So I guess probably in between videos I'll try to fix it, or if I keep having failed takes, I'll switch controllers out or something. I don't know. This is a very interesting street race. It has kind of that ending section where if you go too far, you'll have to kind of like turn your way out of it, which kind of makes this easy because of that, because Marge, who's riding the Canyon Arrow right now, the Canyon Arrow is a very out-of-control car. It's very fast, but you'll also find it gets stuck easily in a lot of weird places, so you can kind of use that to your advantage. And if it gets stuck, it'll tend to do some very weird things. I'll say that much anyway. It's staying ahead of me right now, though, so it's not doing too bad.
Sweet. Forward momentum.
Okay. Yay, I'm ahead. Okay, good. That's the thing with a lot of these street races, though. Once you kind of get ahead once, you should be good to go otherwise.
Disappointed.
Now, that was just mean. I may not win this now, though, depending on... Well, not now I won't. After hitting that wall there. We'll see, though. We'll see. Oh, come on! Oh, and I got stuck, too. Dang it.
Your grandmother must be rolling.
My gosh. I foresee a lot of missions fails in my future here. Okay, I'm on the last lap. I don't know what it is. I just feel like really, really off right now. Maybe I'm just not having a good day or a good start anyway. I mean, I am just immediately starting with, like, street races and not really, like, missions where I can build up to what I'm trying to do here.
I'm speechless, Lisa. That was better than you have any right to do.
So we got one of them completed. Next one... I actually don't remember where they all are, so I might have to look for a couple of them. I want to say... Oh, wait, no, I know where one of them is. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and just do the mission select to get there. I'm going to go to Fishy Deals. Because Millhouse, I believe, is down here at the dock. I believe this is also where Gil is as well. Yes, he is. So we're going to be also buying some cars, too, I guess. First off, let's get some coins. What do we got today, Gil? We have the donut truck. Very low speed, but good handling, surprisingly, and toughness. Acceleration isn't the worst either, but meh. We'll see what else we can get. Or we can also get the nerd car, which honestly has some decent stats. Speed, not the greatest, but everything else is pretty decent. The handling is really good. I think I'm going to actually try that for this next race, just for fun. But once again, we are low on coins, so we're going to have to maybe get some extra coins here soon. Let's go ahead and do the time trial race now.
Millhouse, are you working here?
That's not so bad. I get a green cookie on St. Patrick's Day. It comes out of my paycheck.
Okay, so I think we only have like...
3, 2, go!
Okay, no, we have 4 laps. I'm thinking of the next level. Because I know the next level, there's like not a lot of laps, but it's like a really, really long track. This is still a pretty long track, though. But you learn some pretty interesting shortcuts from this street race. Basically, from this one, you can learn that there's another way to get on the ship here. And that is not what you want to do. Let me restart this. Because, yeah, you essentially have to loop back around if you miss that jump. I think the nerd car actually controls pretty well, considering.
Go!
And yeah, I feel like the whole turning thing is definitely something I'm kind of struggling with every car. So maybe like I need to like re-plug in my controller or something, or try a different GameCube controller anyway. There we go.
Oops.
And so you go around. And that is 1 lap. That is why it's definitely advisable, like, if you're kind of doing, like, a run of this game for the first time. It's actually pretty helpful to do the street races first, just because they can give you kind of an idea for how the level is laid out. And, you know, you can find a couple of different shortcuts here and there, too. Or at the very least, learn where there's some shortcuts are. Because, like, even in the checkpoint race and the circuit races, you may see, like, an opponent of yours taking a shortcut, so you can use that to your advantage if you're still trying to learn, again, the layout of the area. Anyway, last lap now. Should not take us too long. Because you're really only driving like half the length of the pier and then just kind of going around here, doing a giant jump across to the boats, and pretty much getting the finish line as soon as you pop off. So really not a long track at all.
Atta girl, Lisa. This'll be noted on your permanent record.
Yay! I won!
And with that, we only have 1 left. We have the checkpoint race. Checkpoint race, I believe, is over this way. Like, you'll see Ralph on the way to the, like, Krusty Lou Studios and all those other locations. Duff Brewery.
Look out!
In fact, I think as we pop over here, we'll actually see him. This car doesn't run into me first. I also just feel like I'm using a lot of lightweight cars. Maybe if I used like a heavier car, I won't feel like I'm having all these issues. Because whenever I hit a car, it's like, oh, well, okay, I guess I'm just like
So,
come to a complete stop now.
federally mandated
Which is
breakfast.
always annoying.
Why are you working here? Daddy says I should stay here till I learn to control myself at the hardware store. Vroom, vroom. Right. I'll just start racing.
I love Ralph. Pass all checkpoints. Yep. Okay. Checkpoint race.
1, go!
Solid counting, Ralph. Solid counting. Okay, so as usual, we have the checkpoint race. Got to go through quite a bit of the course of the level.
Go back to school! You got no chance, buddy.
A little annoying, because it seems like Marge is a pretty big lead on me already. And I don't think there's like a lot of room for me to catch up. Also, this shortcut right here, it looks blocked off.
Being in the lead.
but it's actually not.
I hope I can buff that out. This is
But I
just
still hit
a
something,
temporary
so
setback. Just a few more.
probably more of a time loss than it should have been.
Go, girl.
Also, come on. Like, everything is seriously turning me around, like, so easily. I don't really get why. Okay, I got a bit of a lucky break here. The Canyon Arrow got stuck at the very beginning. So I at least have a chance to kind of keep my lead here without having to worry about driving optimally for a bit. I should still try to drive optimally, but
Head of the class. You should study
again, I'm not far from the Canyon Arrow here, so I have at least a little ground I can make up.
Sorry, buddy, you're just too slow. I hope those were recyclable.
I'm also not going to take the shortcut here because it's been messing me up every single time I've tried to take it. Because you can definitely take it and save time. It's just risky because if you don't do it perfectly, you're going to get stuck and will probably lose if you do get stuck. And there we go. This should do it.
She must get her driving ability from her mother's side.
Easy as
Okay, so there we go. We get the book burning van. I'm not sure if that's going to be useful or not. I'll look at its stats really quick, I guess. But then after that, we're going to go straight to the Rager race, or Wager race. I always call it Rager race. I don't know why. That was something I did in like my old playthroughs as well. Yeah, okay, we're pretty good. We have everything, so we got that. But let's see this book burning mobile.
wow. I need to work on my cardio.
It's got pretty good toughness, but again, speed's kind of lacking. What is our fastest car right now? That is actually something I'm curious about. Honestly, it looks like it's the Malibu Stacy car and the fire truck. But, like, no way in hell I'm going to try using the fire truck. We also have the Canyon Arrow now, technically, but not going to try using that. So let's go ahead and grab our car and, yeah, head over to the wager race. So I'll be right back. Okay, so the wager race is here at the off-ramp inn. So let's go ahead and get this started. Looks like we have a 220 time limits, 30 coin entry fee. And let's see if we can actually do this. Now this could be tricky, just because you do have to go through an entire big level in what doesn't seem to be like a lot of time. But, you know, if you use the shortcuts to your advantage, it shouldn't be too long of a track. Especially when you get to this, like, next kind of, like, I don't really want to call it business district, but the area of town where there's like a lot of buildings and a lot of other things of that nature. You can definitely cut out a lot of time here by just kind of like going down these steps.
Mea culpa.
And of course also going down this way as well.
I won't.
Then you have like the giant ramp shortcut, which will take you to the docks.
I hope these are
See, I think we're
recyclable.
making pretty good time so far anyway. Getting caught on that lamppost was not ideal. And now we just kind of maneuver our way around this way. There's actually a nice little shortcut here too. Not a super obvious one, but it is there.
Sorry.
So yeah, we're about more than halfway through, so I think we can definitely make it. That might be a bit of a concern though. And not really, we're done with the docks. We have about 50 seconds to get to the end, so I think we're gonna be just fine. Cars coming out of nowhere could really screw me up like this though. I am looking forward to getting kind of some tougher cars in the future levels. Gonna admit that right now. Because as fast as the Malibu Stacy car is, it just gets knocked around so easily. And it's just not ideal. But it looks like we are gonna do it. Just barely. We got it.
High. The number, that is.
Get a nice 90 coin payout for our troubles too. And guess what, guys? That is actually going to do it for this mission. So this has been SlimKirby. Thank you for watching, everybody. I'll see you guys next time when we start working on level 4 as we also try to escape the sirens in the background. But yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Later, folks.